Well, as the election bears in on us almost here, let's talk about ways that we can waste our money. All right? Number one, you can waste your money by giving to any 501c3 group that is capitalizing on an issue and pretending to have an impact on the upcoming election. A 501c3 is a tax-exempt group, by the way, and tax-exempt groups under the IRS code are legally forbidden to try and impact the outcome of an election. They're not allowed to oppose a candidate or to endorse a candidate. Okay? So if you want to waste your money, get those letters in your email inbox or in your snail mail inbox and look at them and say, we're going to be a voice for the unborn babies. I saw one from a 501c3 group this morning with a picture of a dead baby, which I encourage you to use. Pictures of dead babies are worth a lot to impact the heart and soul of the viewer. And it said, give Baby Choice a chance to be a voice. Your donation will give Baby Choice her voice. I thought, ooh. And then they were talking in there about having an impact on the upcoming election. I thought, oof, this is capitalizing. This is funding a machine, a 501c3 machine, by using the election mingled with dead babies to get people to part with their money. And it's unethical because it's deceitful. If they wanted to say, look, we're pro-life and we're going to print literature and we can't impact the upcoming election unless our educational efforts do so, but we can't tell you whether or not you can vote for this baby killer or this righteous pro-lifer. If they want to just say that up front, say we really can't have much of an impact on the election, but we want you to give us money, well then at least they're being honest. Another way that you can waste your money is to give your money to a party like the Republican Party or one of the huge wings of the party that are there to re-elect Republican senators or re-elect Republican House members. You can waste your money there. And maybe if you give it to one of the groups that John Boehner can have influence on, you can actually financially support 3 candidates that I can think of right now, one in Oregon, one in Massachusetts, and one in California, Republican candidates who are promoting child killing, who believe in the murder of babies. So your money can be wasted and go to a candidate that believes in child killing. 2 of those Republican candidates, by the way, are openly homosexual and all 3 of them are openly promoting same-gender marriage, same-gender matrimony. So if you are looking for a place to pour your money down an ideological and political rat hole, you could put it in John Boehner's hands. I don't think that's a good plan. If you're going to give financially to campaigns, know the candidate and then give directly to the candidate, whether it's a local candidate, a state candidate, or a federal candidate. Know the candidate. Find out where the candidate stands exactly on the life and death issues that we're facing, and then make your decision to cut that check. Don't put your money into the hands of a godless elite like John Boehner or somebody he's not godless, he's just turning his back on God and on his Christian faith. Don't put your money in hands like people like him, and don't waste your money in an election cycle in a 501c3 tax-exempt group if you are trying to impact the election. Rather, use your voice, do a protest, right? Go and hold a demonstration in support of or in contradiction to or against a candidate. Get in the news, have your voice be heard, have an impact, but don't squander your money unless you want to. But before you do that, would you please go to our website and give your money to us, because we won't squander it. We'll use it for hard-hitting messages like this one. Do you want to get America out of the hands of wicked and unjust men and women who are destroying the republic before our eyes, and put leadership back into the hands of righteous men and women so that we don't die as a nation? Well, you're talking about social revolution, and there are rules in social revolution. We can look at the victorious social revolutions of the past, such as the end of slavery, the end of child labor, women's voting rights, the end of segregation, and so much more, and learn from their victories. Look at their actions, their images, their rhetoric, their sacrifices, and their final fruit. We will send you this series that originally cost $129, 7 books for students, 1 teacher's guide, if you'll give a gift of any size and just pay for shipping and handling. Take advantage of it today. It took me 14 years to write it. 4 rewrites, countless edits. I poured my heart and soul into Dragon Slayers. At points a very inspiring and painful book to write. I encourage you to go to our website and look at the reviews that we have gotten from readers of this book, and then avail yourself. It's an allegory, and I promise you, you'll be inspired.